Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for how early we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, with the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in tempo as they cook my game plan. And my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that's the things we ain't always pretty, but we all stay giddy. And we embrace the fan base, like the link, Anthony Mace. We trace the logo when there's airspace that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. The city dashes on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like star divine to Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Yeah, salute everybody. What's going on? What's good? Knicks real talk. Game day. Let's get it, man. It's your man Divine. My partner Shy Powers are feeling under weather tonight, man. I'm gonna hold it down for my brother, man. Get well, Shy Powers. But you will see him in the chat. He with the visible panel tonight. But anyway, man, salute to everybody, man. I hope everybody had a great Christmas day, man. Christmas weekend with your family, friends, and everything. Obviously, it didn't work out well for the Knicks, but I'm really glad to see that and we did the fight another day, man. So salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Hamilton, Gideon, G Money, JJ, Core, Mega, Davis, Shy Powers, everybody in there. Hit that thumbs up coming in the door, man. But tough game we had this Sunday, man, on Christmas Day at the matinee against Philadelphia 76ers. They played a good game for the most part, but in the second half, Joel Embiid and them was a little bit too dominant for the Knicks. In that second half, and Jordan Nang, whatever it was hitting these threes all over the place. So it kind of took a little wind out of the sail. But for the most part, they had some pretty good performances that day. But we just, them cats is where they at right now for a reason. Philadelphia playing some good basketball. They clicking on all cylinders down there, man. So, but we had a gritty performance. We just couldn't pull it all out, man. So we had to take that third L in a row. So let's hopefully that tonight we playing Dallas Mavericks down in Dallas. Hopefully we can get a bounce back game and stop this skid, man, and pull out a victory tonight. Gonna be tough with Luka Doncic and all them guys down there, Christian Wood and all these guys, man. So it's gonna be a tough call for the Knicks tonight. But I'm hoping that we can find a way to prevail and come out there with a victory, man. I'm really looking forward to these cats coming out there tonight, playing some good basketball. So let's see how it goes. But I'm excited about it still, man. We just got to keep it moving, man. Sometimes when you lose games like we lose them, one of them was a heartbreaker, 118, 117 against the Chicago Bulls, when we missing free throws. Played well, like I said, the last game, man, for the most part. But then what happened was Joel Embiid took over with his dominance, man. And you see why he doing what he doing in the NBA right now. We still got to keep it moving, man. Keep it moving, get ready for the night, and see if we can go down there and battle, return, and get a victory, man. I'm looking forward to this game tonight, man. I think the Knicks been playing good basketball lately, so we gotta hope they can keep grinding, man. And the way we lost, I'm not too bad because we lost fighting. We lost fighting against the Toronto Raptors. We definitely lost fighting against the Chicago Bulls, and we fought the other day, Sunday on Christmas Day, against Joel Embiid and them in Philadelphia 76ers, but. They just had a little bit more fire going, and in the second half, I think they rebounded well coming out the second half, got their stuff together, and then they just poured it on, went down, and even despite Mitch Robinson having a good game, Joel Embiid, he the process for a reason, but it's okay. Now we 7-3 in the last 10 games, so we got to go out here and try to find some way to dig down deep, play 48 minutes, and do the thing that we're supposed to do to prevail and get a victory. So let's get it popping. I'm ready for it tonight. I'm ready for these cats, man. They gave us shellacking last time they played us at MSG before we went on that 8-game winning streak. That was the last team that beat us and gave us the business that day in MSG. So I hope that the Knicks got that in the back of their minds where they need to go out there and play hard. Say, if you beat us on our home court, we're gonna beat you on your home court. I hope they got that mentality tonight where they're gonna go out there and fight and scrap and say, listen, you know what? This is a different game. It's a different day. Let's see if they can go out there and get it popping, man. So I'm looking forward to the matchup. It should be fun. Let's hope we can go out there and do our thing, man. We obviously know I break down itinerary in a minute, the tail of the tape and everything. But I think we do know that Jalen Brunson might not be in the building tonight, just due to the fact that he had a little hip injury. I think coming into the game the other night, we might not see my man Jalen Brunson tonight. So you might get a quickly backcourt with a young backcourt with Quickly and Grimes. Pretty interesting to see. If that's the case. Last I looked, Jalen Brunson pretty much was just day to day. They didn't have him in or out of the lineup, so I can't say if for sure if he's starting or not, guys. And you probably get that in the next half hour. Usually about a half hour before the game, all that stuff will come to fruition, and then you'll see where it goes, man. But for us tonight, like I said, we got the Dallas Mavericks. Our last games we 7-3. Their last games 5-5. 116 game for us, 110 for them, 48 rebounds a game for us, 40 for them, 23 assists per game, 22 for them, and 47 field goal percentage. They 45, and we 40 for 3 in the last 10 games. That's impressive. So I'm hoping that can amount to a victory tonight, man. If all them numbers stay the same, and our defense come to play, I think we can handle this tail of the tape tonight, man, and try to get back to a win. If we win and get a win tonight, it feel real good knowing that we're not letting the thing go further, or slide any further. So I think that might be a good thing for us. And let's hope that these boys come out there tonight and play. Guys, I've been having technical difficulties with this storm and everything for the last couple of days. So if the production's not there, if you see me fading in and out, I do apologize. My internet just came up about a half hour ago after 2 days. And, so I'm sorry if I get any fading in and out or buffering. I'm working off my hotspot right now, but I just want to make sure I get in here with the Knicks fan base in the chat. To you guys, salute to you guys, Fabian, Johnny Davis, Hector, all you guys, man, Core Mega, salute to you guys, man. So y'all bear with me tonight, man. And I'm sorry for all the inconvenience tonight. It's just one of those things with this weather. So, but I keep it moving though. But yeah, man, I still think that we got a good chance to win tonight, and I'm hoping to see what Tibbs gonna do with this different situation if Jalen Brunson don't play. As of right now, he just was day to day. But if he does play and he feeling good, then let's let him get it popping. If we feel like he gonna be more of a negative than a positive, sit him down, throw Emmanuel Quickly in there, get a little bit more minutes, back up Emmanuel Quickly, and we'll see if Tibbs gonna let one of these cats like Fournier or anybody come off the bench. I don't know, but it remains to be seen. It should be interesting tonight. But I'm looking for a hard-fought game tonight, man. I'm really looking for our guys to bounce back and try to rectify the problem they had at MSG, because that defense, like I said, the last so many games, we giving up like 119, 120, 117. That's the Knicks that was under 500 early in the season. So I think we really got to get back to our defense presence, man, and get back to stopping these cats. I think that's so important, man. And like I said, and even like Shah will always say, between the pace and that defense, we got to get that rolling and the free throw line. But I'm super excited though, man, about tonight, man. This is one of the games where I want to see the Knicks go on the road, which we've been playing well on the road all year. We've been playing pretty well. We had a better road record than a home record. So hopefully that accounts for something tonight. That means we going into other people's the opposing arena, and we not getting flatter, whatever, by anything, not getting out of our game. We blocking all that out, and we coming to play. So I'm glad of that, man. So let's see if we can do that tonight, man. This would be a good win for the Knicks. We still sitting 6 in the East. We still looking decent there. But like I said, and every other day, man, team win or lose that might benefit us, or it might not benefit us. We don't want it to not benefit us. We want it to benefit us. But there's some good games on the doctrine tonight that's benefiting the Knicks, Pacers, and Hawks and things like that. And so we got to keep capitalizing off that. But you're right, Shot Powell, man. Shooting 40% now. That from three, that's unbelievable. We were at 28 about 3 weeks ago. So that means they really got in their bag on their shooting from the 3-point area and improved. And that field goal percentage even jumped up. So it's not the offense to me, ladies and gentlemen, that's hurting the Knicks right now. It just, we ain't playing the defense we were playing for the last 3 weeks prior to this losing streak. We was in there stopping cats, keeping them under 100. But now you see what happened when we don't come to the forefront with our defense, and then let our defense dictate everything else, because I believe that's going to be a staple of this team all year. If our defense ain't popping, then I don't care how many you score. It don't matter. The other person scored more than you. So we just got to get back to what we do on the defense side of the ball. get a little bit more gritty there. They played a hell of a game Sunday, man. 1-7, 119, 112. I mean, they played a game until a certain point where Joel Embiid and Nane took over. But I wasn't mad at Julius Randle and them guys, man. And even we got a banged up Jalen Brunson, still out there fighting it, scrapping, being gritty with it. He almost helped us keep that thing in there. So, it is what it is. We live to fight another day. And let's hope that these cats can turn it around tonight, come out with a lot more energy, a lot of more defense effort, and really know that Luka Doncic and Dinwiddie and Tim Hardaway Jr. We got to really hone in on these guys. We got to get up in these cats' grill and make them earn them shots tonight, man. We know Luka gonna do what Luka gonna do. It's not so. I'm not so much worried about if he dropped 40 or 50. It's everybody around him. We can't have Tim Hardaway Jr. doing what he did coming in the guard and talking about this is city, that ain't your city. You know what I mean? So our defense can't allow people like Tim Hardaway to drop 8 threes on us and show us buck because he wasn't playing for the Knicks twice. So we got to get gritty with it tonight, man, and let these guys not come up here acting like they just can run amok on us. So we'll see. I think we're ready for it tonight. Peace to the guard, Allah wide. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. JJ, Shy Powers, Cash Out James, Core Mega, everybody in the chat, man. Salute to you guys, man. Thank y'all for coming in. Let's try to get this win tonight, man. Try to get a bounce back game. Like I said, we still over 500. We still looking good. You know what I mean? We just, last three games, one of them is just like we gave that one away. But I think the other 2 games we competed real well. Against the Toronto Raptors, we competed. And against 76ers, we competed. We gave that one away against the Bucks. So, it might be a different story. We would have hit some free throws that night. So, you know what? It is what it is, man. We live to fight another day. So let's go ahead and try to start another streak some way, and get it popping, man. And we need these guys tonight because I want to see what Tibbs going to do. If Jalen Brunson don't play, is Tibbs going to extend that lineup, or what he going to do? But for what I see now, I guess I can see quickly going in there at the starting point guard. And what was amazing about that? Granted, he's not Jalen Brunson, but you're getting a better defender starting tonight. You're getting somebody who can score buckets. He's not him, but I think Emmanuel Quickly is capable of having a good game in a spot where he getting to start and people need him, or he can have a bad game. I'm quite sure he can have either or, but I know that if he come and play, I think he'll have a good game and you'll get some good Emmanuel Quickly numbers. So let's hope that all transpired tonight. He come in there and get it popping. We need him. I would love to get this game, man. We on this Texas triangle right now. From there to San Antonio, then you got the Houston Rockets. Them young boys can get down there. So it's going to be pretty interesting, man. To see how the Knicks handle these 3 games coming up. I'd love to see if we can go in there. We've been playing good on the road, like I said earlier. I would love to see these cats go in there in Dallas tonight, man, and make it happen. That just would be a real good victory for us to bounce back off this losing streak and let them know that this was a little temporary lapse, but it ain't permanent. So we get that win tonight. We keep it moving, man. But I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I said, with my internet select is more slow. Y'all apologize for that. Especially my StreamYard. But tonight, if you look at the starting lineup for the Knicks as projected, though that could change in any minute now. I got Jalen Brunson, still Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Unless it changes and Jalen Brunson don't play, but you normally don't get them updates for about a half hour into this joint. Excuse me. And then for the Dallas Mavericks tonight, guys, they rolling out Luka Doncic, Spencer Dinwiddie, Tim Hardaway, Reggie Bullock, and Christian Woods. Christian Woods didn't play against us the last game, I don't think, but I like that young man's skill set. I really do, man. Stretch big, pretty get good with it. So I think he's going to be somebody we got to look at tonight, other than Luka and all the other guys. But I think we come to play tonight. Let's get it popping. Go ahead and let Dallas know, man. Over the last so many years, we beat y'all more than y'all beat us. So let's see if we can go in there and make this thing happen tonight, man. I'm looking injury report wise, like I said, Obi Toppin out with the knee. He'll be reevaluated 2 to 3 weeks. We know Jalen Brunson day to day and Trevor Keels is day to day. It's not too bad on our injury front. For the Dallas Mavericks on their injury front, they got Finney Smith, Josh Green, and Kemba Walker. At least it's listed out here. Then Finney Smith is out. Josh Green is out. Kemba Walker's day to day. But he gonna want to play tonight. So he got some revenge in his blood. So he probably Kemba Walker want to hopefully be able to suit up tonight and get in there and get some Knicks and get it popping. But we'll see how it goes, man. If we don't, that's one person we got to deal with. But let's see how it goes. I think we go in there and make it happen. So let's see if the Knicks prevail tonight, man. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a good game overall. We can go out there and execute the game plan and play some defense tonight. I think we're going to be all right. I think I might have got my mouse together, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, now I can get to the chat. Chat, I apologize. But I'm sure we go out there and make it happen tonight, man, and capitalize and get it popping. So, Chad, if you don't see a chat coming up right now, something going on with my StreamYard or my mouse. But anyway, let's keep it moving, man. Let's go in there tonight, handle our business, and if the Knicks prevail tonight, then that's good for us. We get to 19 and 16 after losing 3 in a row. We get to get back into a groove. Then we going down to San Antonio and play them young guys down there, who's always gritty. Greg Popovich always got them boys wanting to play basketball, so we can't take their record for granted. That's a great organization. They did a lot of good things down there, and Pop is one of them coaches that get down no matter what squad he got. So, but tonight starts tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got to go down here and handle our business. And pretty much that's it. Whatever, we got to get it. So let's go get it tonight. I'm looking for Mitchell Robinson to have a good game tonight. He's been playing phenomenal ball for the Knicks, and everybody got to salute Mitchell Robinson. Joel Embiid did what he did. Joel Embiid do that against everybody. He went averaging 30-something against all the centers. But Mitchell Robinson played a great game the other night. He was really active out there, man, and he tried to keep the Knicks in that thing. They couldn't do it, man. But for the most part, they've been playing good basketball. Mitchell Robinson playing phenomenal basketball. You got to give him his flowers. He earning that money he got, man. Julius Randle had a great game coming out the gate. Like I said, we just couldn't prevail at the end because we just had enough firepower at the end to handle Joel Embiid. So, and George Nang was hitting threes like he was in the open field by himself. But that's right, we bounced back tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it should be a good game tonight. Hard-fought game. Let's see what our Knicks is made of tonight. I want to see Deuce McBride getting in tonight. If Jalen Brunson not playing, I want to see Deuce McBride getting there tonight. And if he get the minutes I think he's gonna get, he got to capitalize tonight. And hopefully that he can get out there, man, and pay dividends on the offense side of the ball. Defense been pretty decent. One of his biggest games in his career was that Houston Rockets game coming up in a couple of days where he went down there 15-9 last year. Had a great game. So hopefully he in that mode, man. He get a little bit more minutes tonight, and he gonna help quickly in that backcourt because if Jalen Brunson don't go, you talk about missing 20-something points, 20-something points and 6-7 assists, 3 or 4 rebounds. So, we're going to need everybody tonight. Jericho Sims, Harkenstein got to come up big tonight. Randall, RJ, them got to come up big tonight, especially if there's no Jalen Brunson. RJ and Randall should be looking for 20 apiece out there tonight. I'm not too concerned with Maxi Kleber and them guys. So I think Mitchell Robinson East tonight. I think RJ Barrett without Finney Smith in there, which one of their better defenders. Against Reggie Bullock, it's got to be bully ball. Reggie Bullock is a good defender, so RJ got to use his strength and his size to make Reggie Bullock defend down in the paint, not on the perimeter. And if I think he could do that, I think we got a good chance of coming out of that thing victorious. So let's see how it goes, man. I'm looking forward to these guys tonight, man. And if they can get it popping tonight, that bodes well for us. But salute to the chat, man. That's where it's at. I apologize for me not getting y'all tweets up here. Y'all know the chat is where it's at. Things just kind of iffy right now, but hopefully I can get this mouse working. We get it back. But salute to everybody. It's me. Salute to you, Will Cruz, Fabian, D-Rod, Sean Powers, my man Jarvis, Hector, everybody, Jet for life. I see y'all, even though I can't click with y'all. I see y'all. But it's time to really come ahead tonight and put it into this tonight. We haven't been playing bad basketball the last 3 games. We just haven't been playing great basketball. Our defense was subpar these last 3 games. Like I said, you can't give up 119 and expect to come in the NBA and win games when you give your opponent 119 points or something of that nature. You can't win like that, man. You got to be able to shut that down. And so let's see if they can get back to what they've been doing. They got them on this 8-game winning streak. And I think that had a lot that had to do with their defense. Their defense was stellar. I mean, they was locking cats down. And I think we got to get back to that. If not, we're gonna kind of go back to what we were doing earlier. So let's hope that don't happen. The Knicks come out there with a lot of energy, a lot of focus tonight. Play for 48 minutes, rebound the basketball, play some good D, limit the turnovers, hit the charity stripe shots tonight, and they've been impressive from every other area. The three-point area, they've been impressive from there. 2-point area as well, but I just think that the charity stripe numbers and that defense is catching up to us like it did at the beginning of the season last year. So let's hope that we could prevail with the numbers, man, and get back at it. And if we do, I think we got a good shot to win tonight. It's going to be a dogfight, going to be a tough game, and them boys is talented down there. And they went to the Western Conference Finals last year for a reason. They got probably one of the MVPs of the top 3 right now, 5 in the game, and Luka Doncic. They feed off that young man. And he is young, believe it or not, but that man can throw a triple double up on you in a heartbeat. Like I said, Tim Hardaway and all the ex-Knicks always like to play against us. They always like to play. So, we got to make sure that we come out there tonight and get gritty. We just got to get gritty tonight, man. I'm not concerned about too many areas that the Knicks are where they're playing right now. One night, RJ got a popping. If he don't got a popping, or Randall will have a popping. If Randall don't got a popping, then Brunson will have a popping. So what I'm happy about on any given night, 2 of our guys can really carry the Knicks, at least from a perspective of knowing that if we got our game on, we should be able to beat just about anybody. So like the other night, that's why the Knicks had a chance to beat them. Randall had his game on. Brunson had semi game on because I know he was ailing though. And R.J. Barrett, he deserved to have a night off like that, even though he had 17 because he dropped 44 the last game. So, we got 3 capable guys, man. We just need that next guy to really step up for the Knicks. Whether it's quickly, Grimes, we need that next guy. And I think the step up for us when one more cat, well, we always got 3 guys a night can get it popping, just in case one of our main 3 is off. So that's why I can see what we probably missing Obi Toppin in the city, because Obi Toppin he can get it going and give us some good scoring, with his energy and everything. And they feed off him, and plus he can score. So we miss Obi Toppin a little bit now because Harkenstein is not him. Jericho Sims is not him. Even Deuce McBride is not him. And so much as we might think about some people who might think Obi Toppin don't have a good game, now you see the Knicks can miss him in a sense. You know what I mean? Because he can get you buckets in a flash. You know what I mean? And he was shooting the 3-ball from the beginning of the season pretty well, tapered off a little bit, but you see what he was capable of. So I do think we miss Obi Toppin a little bit. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, we got to go down there, no matter who there, who on the floor, who not on the floor. Go down there. It's game, no game. Y'all just got to play each other, battle it out, and hopefully we come out with the victory tonight. And I think we come to play. I think Knicks been playing good basketball all year. That's the reason why we at, man. We haven't been getting blowed out. The last team that really blow us out is these cats we playing tonight. And I think Knicks got to keep that in the back of their mind. Like, listen, last time we seen these guys, they came in MSG in the Mecca in the Garden and gave us a beat down. They got to be thinking about Randall playing in his backyard. He said that was his gym last year. So you got Randall playing down there. Let's see if he what he gonna do tonight. If he's gonna be able to capitalize off this thing and get it popping. So if hopefully he do that. I think RJ does well tonight. I think Reggie Bull's a good defender on the perimeter, but bully ball wise, I think RJ can take him down the hill and just beat him up with his body. And Tim Hardaway and Quentin Grimes. I think Quentin Grimes. I don't know if I can't recall if Quentin Grimes played the last time we played Dallas. That he could be a difference maker when it comes to Tim Hardaway and Spencer Dinwiddie because of his defense presence. I don't know. I can't recall if he played that night when they beat us at the Garden. But I think his defense presence makes it a little bit more harder for Tim Hardaway to shoot the stuff that he was shooting up at MSG. But I'm looking forward to all these guys contributing tonight. Jericho Sims at the power spot. Harkenstein been playing some decent basketball lately. We haven't been playing bad, ladies and gentlemen, not from an offense standpoint, but defensively we just got to get locked in. So Harkenstein will be a big contributor tonight. Like I said, you guys, if you don't see Cam Reddish, like I told you guys, I just think that the Knicks not playing him and Cam Reddish. This is my personal opinion. Cam Reddish, office, his people and the Knicks people probably agree. Like, if you're not gonna play him, if you're not gonna let him get his run, don't play him because we don't want him to get hurt. Because, like I said, and I think that's really what it boils down to. If you don't think about the game we could have used Cam Reddish the last 4, 5, 6 games, whatever. But if you don't see him tonight and Jalen Brunson don't go, the only thing we can come up with, and I always had to put this in every screen that we had because I think it's really what it is. There's no justification for Tibbs not to play him because the way he was playing, because he was playing good basketball for the Knicks. So if Tibbs is just not playing him, I think Clutch Sports and the Knicks say, listen, we'll work this thing out, whereas we won't play him for he don't get injured, because you remember he in a bag year. He in his 4th year. So I even though it might not be right, but also you got to remember something. This is a business. I agree with you, Hector. It is whack, but at the same time, it's a business. It's straight up. Cam Reddish go out there for the Knicks and break and hurt his foot, get a sprained ankle, tear ACL. That ain't gonna do him no good. Ain't gonna do it no. As much as he want to play, it won't do him no good. Know that I'm trying to get to a team or get some playing time, and I go out there and get hurt. I never forget that when that happened to Iman Shumpert. We was about to trade Iman Shumpert. I think it was for Jeff Teague or Kyle Lowry, one of them, when he was there. That night the Knicks played Iman Shumpert. Iman Shumpert got hurt the night of that trade. Got hurt the night of the trade, and the trade was null and void because he got hurt that night. That's why I can understand if they not playing him, but they can use him. My man can be used right now for the Knicks. Cam Reddish. So maybe that's the only reason, guys. I don't think it got nothing to do with nobody don't like him. I don't think it got nothing to do with the coaches. Just that I think Clutch Sports and the Knicks said, listen, if you ain't gonna play him, and we trying to move him, don't play him. I don't want him getting risked of getting injured and then mess up his money. He can't get his bag. That's the only reason. I don't think there's no personal stuff against him and Tibbs, just like Evan Fournier. I don't think it's nothing personal. I think they do not want to take the chance of getting them cats hurt, and then it just basically messes up what they trying to do. I wish it wasn't the case, but I think that's what it is. But if he play tonight, then don't get me wrong, I feel that means it ain't that. So I'll be glad to come here and say, well, you know what? They played him, and it ain't that. But I just got a feeling that's what it is. I'm not saying that's what it is. That's just the feeling I get. But hopefully Tibbs play every night, man, if Jalen Brunson don't go. We can use Cam Reddish, man. Cam Reddish is a talented kid, man. He brings a lot of defense to the front, that wingspan. He can go get it on the offense when he in a groove. Let's see if this thing changes tonight. But if not, that's the reason why y'all know that he's not playing. But for the game tonight, man, it's just all about going there and executing, man. Pushing the pace like Shaw Powell said, playing some gritty D, hitting them free throws. That's what been killing us well. Hit some free throws tonight. Get locked in on the defense side of the ball. Let's see if we can go out there and pull this thing out. Because I think the Knicks can use that in the worst way if they can go out there and prevail tonight. I think that'd be big for us. So we'll see how it goes, man. I'm looking forward to the game. And salute to everybody out there in the chat, man. Salute to everybody where you're streaming them from. Thank you for coming in, man. Knicks Real Talk Game Day. Devon Shaw Power, my partner, crime is out because he's ill tonight. So salute to him. JJ Brunson is ruled out. Thank you, JJ. That means it got to be either Manuel Quickly or Derrick Rose. That's the only thing I can see. I will Deuce McBride. Can you imagine Deuce McBride playing in the backcourt with my man Grimes tonight? That defense backcourt would be pretty lit. I mean, from a defense side of the ball, if you did go with Deuce McBride, but I do think they go with Quickly. I think they go with Quickly tonight. And quickly, he won't hurt. He can help. He won't hurt. He might not be Jalen Brunson, but he won't hurt because the defense is there. He been doing his thing the last couple of games. So that's good. That's a good thing about having a little bit of depth, man. Next man up. Quickly on a night when he roll, it could drop 20, just like Jalen Brunson. I'm not saying he's Jalen Brunson, but if Quickly's on that night, he could throw up 20. So and with some good defense. So it's not a thing where I'm worried about because you got to play who in front of you. So Jalen Brunson they did next man up. Knicks still got to go out there and win the game. They losing Dorian Finney-Smith tonight. Josh Green, Dorian Finney-Smith is the key part of what they do. He's not Jalen Brunson, but he's the key part of what they do. So Kemba Walker obviously he ain't gonna be there. So you never know what happens tonight. But I think we come out there and get it. We come out there and get it. I'm happy with it, man. Get a young boy the chance to get a little rhythm right now. And that way, when as the season progresses and goes longer, they got a little bit more rhythm to their game, and it won't bother them in the second half of the season because they had a lot of run in the first half of the season. So tonight, Grimes got to get out there. I mean, not Grimes. McBride got to get out there and take advantage of the situation, and he take advantage of the situation and see if he can go out there and do the things that he did. That he want to do to show the coach that he deserved to be where he at. So let's see. Let's give my man McBride some flowers tonight. McBride, go get it, my brother. That's all you got to do. You know, go out there and play that hawkish defense, pick up that cat in the backcourt. You know, from baseline to baseline. Baseline, but yeah, and let these cats get it, and then go out there and get it, man. I'm Knicks good road team, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not get it twisted. They're a good road team. So you know, we can't be. I'm not too concerned about them cats on that level because they are a good road team. They've been playing good road basketball. Now they just got to go out there and execute what they do, and I think they'd be all right. Because if you look at the Knicks right now, they at 7 on the road. The Knicks are 10-6 on the road. They're 8-10 at home. They're 10-6 on the road. So they play good road basketball. Let's hope they go out there tonight and have a good road game. Because if you can go out there tonight and beat these cats and go down there to San Antonio, if you can get this Texas thing under swept, then them three games you lost, you got them back. You know what I mean? So tonight, that's why I love to see if they can, at least the next 3 games, they go out there and they can win these 3 games starting tonight, try to go down there and win the other 2. Then them 3 games that we gave away in a row, we got them back. You know what I mean? So we still good. They still sit in the 6th spot because of that 8-game winning streak. You know, there's a lot of games on the doctor that benefits the Knicks tonight. Pacers, I think them and the Hawks and everybody like that. So there's going to be some games tonight that's going to benefit the Knicks real well. And if we can go out there and win tonight, I think that'd be pretty awesome, man. And just to get that bad taste out your mouth from competing, you know, from the way you're competing. So it's going to be fun tonight, man. I really believe that. Like I said, Indiana, and Atlanta play each other tonight. I mean, that's a big game for us. So even because I think Atlanta's 17-16, we 18-16. So you know, Indiana like 17, 16, something of that nature. That's a good game going on tonight. We got some key games on the doctrine that benefit the Knicks in a lot of ways. So Washington, Philadelphia, Washington beating Philadelphia right now. Obviously, LA Lakers got Orlando Magic, Boston and Houston. It's just some good games that benefit us all the way around. So let's go to state in Charlotte. We know Golden State should handle that. And obviously, you got. So I think we're good tonight, man. We got some games on the doctrine that if the Knicks come out there and play hard tonight and we win, you look up tomorrow, we pick up a game, and we're gonna pick up a game in the standings. And it all depends who lost. It helps us out. So let's go out there and play tonight, man. This thing ain't over, man. I think we still got a legit team. We had a lot of stuff out there. We was hearing about Tobias Harris and guys like that. So, you know, whatever it is, let's get it on, man. I don't know who you're gonna bring and what you're gonna bring in. But there's a lot of speculation out there about who might come to the Knicks and things like that. So let's see what happens in the next month and change, man. The Knicks either make some moves to elevate our team or to make us stronger. We stay packing what we got and just hope that this team can keep fighting the way they're fighting. We'll see what the Knicks believe in and which way they think this thing's gonna go. But I'm of the mindset that these guys are come out there and get it popping, man. So let's hope that everything comes to fruition and the Knicks go out there and get it popping. But yo, salute to the chat again, man. Thank you everybody for coming in. Shout Powers, my man. You know he's not in the building with us tonight, man. He's a little under the weather. Shout Powers, my brother. Salute to you. Hope you get better, man. Feel good. So y'all gonna hear Divine just run it, man. For some reason the chat frozen. I apologize because that's a big part of the show. The chat is a big part of Knicks Real Talk. And for some reason why this thing is frozen up there, I can't tell you. And so, you know, I apologize to all you guys, man, for not being able to get your comments and everything in and talk about what you putting out there. But you know, for the most part, let's go get it, man. That's all to it. Let's go get it tonight. Go down here and play aggressive for 48 minutes. You know, and just lock in on the defense side of the ball, get the offense popping. And let's see what this team is made of, man. We know next man up, man, quickly let's get it popping. Deuce, McBride. I think McBride gonna have a pretty good game too. I'm not McBride. I'm gonna say Quentin Grimes. I apologize for that. I think Quentin Grimes gonna have a really good game tonight, man. He due for a good offensive explosion. So I think he's gonna come out there and play pretty hard tonight and put up some good numbers. So I'm looking forward from an offense standpoint. It's not an issue with me. I just want to see what our defense is gonna do. They're gonna lock in and contain these cats, man, and don't let Luka Doncic run them up, and don't let Tim Hardaway Jr., like I said earlier, come in here and drop 8 threes like he Ricky Rubio a couple of years ago and all that crazy stuff. So you know, we just gotta lock it down, man. And that's real talk, and I think we will do it. I think we come out there and play tonight like we've been playing all year long. We've been playing hard all year. You know what I mean? Despite our ups and downs at the beginning of the season with a 3-point field goal percentage and the defense. But we did get back that together. Both of them playing well now. We shooting the last 10 games, 40% from downtown, like Shaw said, and our defense before these 3 games here, we was locking cats down. So we've been playing some fairly good basketball. We just gotta take it to another level. Because and even the game Sunday, but that's the difference of having a superstar. I think I was telling everybody this a while ago. That's the difference of having a superstar. You know what I mean? Julius Randle was good for 3 quarters or whatever. Brunson and RJ gonna be good for 3 quarters. But see, cats like Embiid, they do that shit every night, not once or 2 or 3. And that's the difference of having a superstar on your team, man. Because even when the rest of your team ain't playing good, that guy could put you on his back and take you home. And I think that's what we're missing right now. Because the other day at the matinee game, we didn't have nobody who we could put on our back and take us home. Like, okay, listen, y'all roll with me. Julius Randle had a good first half. Brunson was doing his thing. But they not at that level where the other cats is at, and that's why you need that star player or that cat who will say no matter what the situation is, I'm gonna put you cats on my back tonight. I'll carry you home. I see a star like Embiid and LeBron and KD and all them cats will carry you home. And, I think So we missed that the other day, just at least that game, not the game against Chicago. We didn't need a star to carry us home. We just missed free throws. But a game like last night. Christmas Day, where was that cat to say, and B, you get yours, I'm gonna get mine. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a difference, cats, and having that dude like that, because I think that was the difference in the game. And B said, I'm gonna take y'all home, and we just didn't have that guy who could take us home. You know what I mean? And but we'll see how it goes tonight, man. It's a team game, but sometimes when your team ain't got a pop, it's always good to have a star player like that who can say, I got you for the next 5-10 minutes, or I got you tonight. So, salute to Joe Embiid, because he was definitely in his bag in that second half. Let's see how it goes there, man. To the chat, man. Boy, I got some good comments up in there, man. Y'all dropping it up in there, man. I just can't click on everybody and give them a fair deal. So, whatever the case may be, StreamYard acting up tonight. But we need that guy down the line. Might not be this year, might be next year, whatever. But you do need, if you want to compete for a championship, Knicks, you got to get a cat who could do that. You got to get a cat who could do that. That separates the stars from the average, or the superstars from the stars. Them cats who could bring it home every night. Everybody winning the championship. Look how they winning them. What they winning them with. Every championship you can look at the last so many years, they winning them because they got that dude on their squad who just can get it. You know what I mean? Whether it's Steph Curry, whether it's Giannis, whether it's Joel Embiid once he finally get there, or Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, KD, and them cats get championship because they can get it in the most opportune time when it's needed to be. Them cats say, don't worry about it, he can't mess with me. Give me the ball, he can't mess with me. I know Julius Randle want to get there, but that's not a 48-minute thing that he do right now. Luka Doncic, give me the ball, I'm gonna take you there. We got a guy tonight who do the same thing. Him and Jalen Brunson went to the Western Conference Finals, and Luka Doncic said, give me the ball, I'll take you there. And we got to get that. We got to get there one day, man. And I like the way we heading towards it. We doing a slow build. Young cats getting tired of getting used to what the culture is. It's important that these guys learn the culture. Then when we do go strike, we go strike lightning in a bottle, or go strike that player. At least you know that the culture is set. And that's all the Knicks need to do. Keep doing like everybody else did. You don't drafted these young cats, let them be part of the culture. And like right now, Julius Randle and Brunson them winning. And once the coach is established, all you do now is say, okay, now we can go get that dude. Julius Randle and Brunson ain't there yet in their life. And I'm not saying Brunson won't never get there, but right now, we got to keep building this thing until we get that dude. So even though that's not no bearing on tonight's game, they do got a superstar down there they playing tonight, just like we played a superstar the other night. So let's see if we can don't let that superstar run amok on us tonight and find a way to get it popping. But I do think we go out there and play hard tonight, and get it popping tonight, man. I believe in this team, man. Real talk. Just like we won 8 in a row, we could lose some in a row, but I do believe in this team. No question about it. I believe this team is what you see is what you get, and I think you got a good team. Like I said at the beginning of the season, I'm gonna stick to my gun with that 45 wins. I think once these cats get healthy again, and everybody goes through, not only the Knicks, all the other 29 teams, whatever, everybody goes through injuries, and it has an effect on your team in a certain way. It had effect on ours at the beginning of the season when Grimes and Mitchell Robertson was out. That had effect on what we do. So let's see if we can get it popping tonight, and everybody come together. Obviously, if Jalen Brunson don't play, we missing him and Obi Toppin. But I think that we got enough talent down there to get it popping. Real talk, man. But salute to the chat, everybody in the chat. Kevin Middleton, Shaw Powers, everybody, Jarvis, Nick 100. Everybody in the chat. A lot of wide piece of the guard. Everybody, I can't strobe so far, but peace to you guys for coming in. I appreciate y'all coming in, holding down with me while Shaw Powers is in the visible panel tonight, still representing his great knowledge in the chat tonight. So he's still here with me. But let's go Knicks, man. Let's try to get back on this winning streak. Get back on the winning streak and try to win some games, man. Get back into that good feeling. And then I know this team is capable of doing it. But we got to see how it goes tonight. Next man up tonight. I want to see what my man McBride and Quickly them got what they got going for themselves. But I'm looking forward for a competitive game. I definitely don't see the Knicks getting blowed out like they did the last game. I just don't think that's going to happen. If you see Shev, that's good too. I see a lot of the chat talking about Shev. I ain't got no problem with Shev coming up there, but if you play Shev before Evan Fournier, that man, he definitely get him traded. So real talk, I think he definitely getting traded. If you see Shev, you don't see Evan Fournier, that ship must be better took the anchor out the water. They're about to get up out of there with him being played tonight. But we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. Let's see what Tibbs got up his bag tonight, man, in his bag. And let's see if he's going to get these cats to play some ball tonight. And if we do that, then I think we prevail tonight. So let's see what's going to happen tonight. I think we come out there and play hard tonight, grind for 48 minutes, and try to win. We 10-6 on the road, like I said. We ain't too bad down there, man. So, for the most part, I'm not too concerned about the Knicks from that standpoint. We're pretty good there. You see where we at right now, and you look at the game tonight, like I said, we right there for the taking. We still sitting there at 6 in the East, 18-16. That's why I say look at that Hawk. That I'll put that schedule up there. Look at that Hawks and Pacers game. That's why that's an important game right there. If the Hawks lose 17-17, they go 18-17. The Pacers we still be number 6. You got that Cavalier net game that was good the other night. You got some good games down there. The Heat right there, 17-17. And Raptors 15-18. They got an important game tonight as well. So it's a lot of good games on the doctrine tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow game is going to be really important for the Knicks as well, because tomorrow in the NBA doctrine, you got a lot of teams. The Pacers play again. Heat and Pacers. This is a lot of good games that benefit the Knicks. That's why I would love to see us get that W tonight, man, to get to 19-16. And I think the Pacers play again tomorrow. Heat Raptors them in the building. With us losing tonight as we speak. So, I mean, these teams lose, we maintain, we locked in there. If the Hawks go up and down, Pacers, I mentioned that's a young team. I think they'd kind of start falling off. The Heat might be right, but they don't play too well. Look at the Raptors. We just got to win games and keep these cats in striking distance until we do what we're going to do. But I do definitely like where we at right now when it comes to the standards and everything. We right there for the taking. And we just got to go out there and capitalize. And I think we do that. We should be okay. So let's see what the Knicks do in the next couple of games, man. We can get the Texas road trip. Come off this Texas road trip, 21-16. Oh man, that'd be lovely. Going into 2022-23, going down into 23. On a winning note. That'd be awesome, man. I really love to see that, and I really feel good about that. So we'll see how it goes tonight, man. It's gonna be an important game down there tonight. Knicks gonna go down there and go in Dallas. We're gonna let rope some Cowboys tonight, whatever. We gotta do what we gotta do. And bring some grittiness down there, and go out there and play basketball. Hopefully Tibbs got his mind right. He playing coaching against Jason Kidd tonight. And he in his bag. Let's hope that Julius Randle home in Texas, his backyard. He call it his gym. Let's hope Julius Randle in his bag tonight. Go down there and drop it on them cats tonight. I think Mitchell Robinson between Kleber and Christian Woods and them. I think Mitchell Robinson can heat tonight. So let's see RJ be effective without Dorian Finney-Smith. I think he should be bully balling tonight. Plus bounce back off the, I don't want to say subpar game, but because Randall had it going and Brunson, I guess you didn't need that much of RJ the other day, though you always wanted to be in that 20-point range, but he did some effective stuff down there. But I'm looking for McBride and Quickly and Grimes. I'm looking for that. I want to see that's where I'm going to be our problem at tonight is Luka Doncic, Tim Hardaway Jr., Spencer Dinwiddie. Is our young core. Grimes, Quickly, and McBride ready for Spencer Dinwiddie, Luka Doncic, and Tim Hardaway Jr. That's going to be a tough challenge for them young boys, man. Let's not get it twisted, man. All three of them cats have dropped 20. So this is a good live and learn, not say live and learn, but you can say learn for these young guys, man. This is where your NBA career is made up of games like this here. I'm young. I only been in the league 2 years. I've been in the league 3 years. All three of these cats been in here almost 6, 7, 8 or more. How am I gonna bowl against these cats tonight? And if them young boys tonight come out there and show some heart and some grit and make it hard on them guys, that's where you gain your respect at. So I'm looking for Grimes and Quickly and Deuce McBride. This is where you learn your respect at. You know what I mean? Going in tonight against them veterans who all can drop 20 and make it hard on them. If the Knicks do that tonight and them young boys prevail tonight like that, then you got to give them their credit. Then I can see why all us wanted the tips to play these young guys. You know what I mean? Because but at the same time, you got to see that they're ready too. So Grimes only been in the league. He haven't even played a full NBA season yet. Believe it or not, crazy that may seem, Quentin Grimes been in the league too. He haven't even played a full 82 game. Last year he was hurt his rookie year. He was hurt this year in his second year. So he haven't even played a full NBA season. And Quickly has. Deuce McBride not so much because he never got a lot of time. So you asking guys who don't got that much NBA experience in 2 years to go out there and lock down some of these cats who've been in the league and they got their bag already. This is gonna be a good challenge for them guys, man. I hope they step up to the plate tonight. They play pretty well on the road. They do. They 10-6 on the road. So let's let the Jericho Sims play a big part in that tonight. Let's see if the cats get it tonight, man. I'm pretty comfortable with these guys, man. They got a good culture down there. People always talk about culture. Knicks got a good culture down there. You don't hear no nonsense about the Knicks when it comes to the players and all them guys. They go in that gym and put their work in, try to execute the game plan best they could be. And right now we 18-16. How many of us would have thought that? So regardless of what people may think about the Knicks is still 6th in the Eastern Conference. You know, you can slice that up any way you want to. And if it weren't for this winning streak, this losing streak, we probably would have been right there with only like 12 losses. So we got to bounce back and get it popping, man. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Joey Curry. Salute Joey Curry. Nick 100, D. Rob, Will Cruz, Jarvis, Shaw, Nick, everybody, man. Peace to everybody. Like I said, I can't stroll up so high. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard today. But for the most part, I'm still excited about that game tonight. Yeah, you're right, Johnny Davis. We do. We need Randall. Randall need to be that fourth quarter guy. Don't give us 3 quarters. We need all that in the last quarter. And Johnny Davis, that's a real talk, man. I agree with you on that. And we need him to come to the forefront and be that leader, him and Jalen Brunson, and close these games out. And that's how you get to that next level. Because it ain't what you do in the first 3 quarters, it's what you do in that last quarter. I mean, can you take your boys home? And I do think that I want to see the Knicks start taking these cats home, man. Closing this thing out in tight games like that the other night against Chicago. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The Knicks should have closed that game out. That should have been a closeout game. You right there, all you had to do is hit 1 or 2 free throws, and you missed 4 of them. That's the level that I think that a lot of superstars, that's what separates them from a lot of other people. They close them games out. And we just hope Randall keep growing. I know it almost seems like he might have reached his peak, but Randall's playing good basketball offensively, defensively a little bit, man. And I think Jalen Brunson just been hurt for the last 3 or 4 games. He's a gritty dude, man. He's a warrior, but I could tell some of what he's been going through with all these hitting the floor all the time and the bumps and bruises and the ankle or whatever happened. I do think that has an effect on him as well. But RJ been playing good basketball for the Knicks lately, and the proof is in the pudding could be 18-16. You guys won 8 games in a row, man. I don't. That's not an easy task in the NBA. Right now the Nets won 9 in a row, and the Sixers won 8 in a row. And before that, we were the only ones winning the many games. And then that's what made me feel good about this team. There's nobody in the East with a winning record for win streaks over 5 games. Like I said, the Brooklyn Nets 9 in a row, 76ers 8 in a row. We was 8 in a row. Is nobody else even close to that? So that just tells me how good this team has been playing. and that's why they sitting where they at. But we wanted to get better, and let's go out there tonight. And you win that game tonight. That tells me a lot about this team. It tells me about their character. It tells me about their heart, their drive, how gritty they are, how professional they are to lose 3 games in a row and go out on a road against the defending Western Conference championship guys and pull that out. They lost to the Golden State Warriors. They were in the Western Conference final. They lost, but for the Knicks to go in there after the Cats beat them in Madison Square Garden a couple of weeks ago, seemed like it's short, but it's been like 3 weeks now, and then go back to their home court and win that game and give them the business. That says a lot about these guys, man. I'm telling you, real talk. That's character right there. And taking their job professionally and knowing that it's about you beat me, I'm gonna beat you. You stop me, I'm gonna stop you. And if they can do that tonight, that says a lot about this team. So I hope they maintain. You're right, Joey. Don't let them refs beat us, man. They've been giving us they've been kind of ill towards the Knicks. I never say that about the refs. I just thought it's part of the game. But in recently, from what I've been seeing, the Knicks seem like they just don't get them calls that a lot of other people get. So let's hope but winning can change that thing and turn it back around. And we'll see how it goes, man. So I got the Knicks going out in Dallas tonight, competing real hard, man. Real talk. I think they're gonna go out there and put it on a line tonight. Like I said, Dallas is not a great defensive team. I'm hoping that the Knicks could be in their bag and their defense is on point. If the Knicks defense is on their game tonight, I still think we got enough firepower to beat them. It's them other guys other than Randall and RJ got to step up. That's why I said we need a Quentin Grimes sighting tonight in a big way. You know what I mean? Quickly, we need a minute. I think Minnow quickly can Quentin Grimes. If them 2 cats that have a good game along with Barrett and Randall, I think we beat them. If one of them 2 cats don't have a good game, that might be kind of hard. So that's not enough ammunition to beat them guys if they don't have a good game. But let's see how it goes tonight, man. Once the ball gets tossed up in the air, and whistle blow the ref blow the whistle, let's get it popping. Let's do what we've been doing. Like I said, we 10-6 on the road, man. Let's get it popping. We ain't scared nobody out there. 10-6 on the road. That's good. You know what I mean? There's not too many people other than the Milwaukee Bucks, 11-5 away. The Nets 8-7 away. Other than that, ain't nobody repping and going hard on the road like us. Even like I said, in the last 10 games, we got the best record, 3 of the best records in the East on for the last 10 games, and for us home and away, we still got the second best record in the East. The Celtics 11-5, we 10-6, and Brooklyn 10-7. So we got the second best road record in the East right now, and we lost the last 3 games at home. So, but maybe it's good to get away from the Garden for a minute, and regroup and reunify and get the cohesion together. So let's see, man. I'm looking forward to a good game tonight. I think Knicks prevail 110. I'm gonna go 110. 110-105 tonight. I'm just picking that because I think these cats going to come out here and play hard. And if they also could lose the game, obviously. But I know they're projected to lose. I get that. I think the Knicks projected to lose through a lot of people. But I'm confident that we play our game the way we're supposed to play. We cross all our T's and dot our I's. And if we hit our free throws, I just go on that alone. If the Knicks hit their free throws tonight, the way they've been playing basketball lately, I think the Knicks win that game tonight. They just got to just execute on the defense side of the ball, man. And hit the free throws. The free throws been killing us in the defense. The only 2 problems I have. Everything else I ain't got a problem with. And I think it showed in the last 3 games. 119 can't give up too many points. We know we're gonna lose. We might lose that night. In the last 3 games we've been doing that. Our defense has been kind of tough the last couple of games. 119, the Raptors 113, and the Bulls 118. See, the offense wasn't the problem. We scored 117 against the Bulls. The offense wasn't the problem the other night. We scored 112 against them. And the offense wasn't the problem the other night against the Raptors, even 106. They scored 113. We got to keep these cats under 100. Maybe not 100, but we got to keep them down at least under 110. I think if the Knicks keep a lot of teams down under 110, with the way our offense playing, we could beat a lot of people. And I think we just got to get back to that. You know what I mean? And early in the beginning of the season, that's what was happening to us. We was giving up too many points. I think that's what it is. It's me. You're 100% right on that. Dallas only has 1 known defender, 2 night Reggie Bullock. And I agree with you, man. I think RJ and him and Randall should be beasting tonight, man. I'm gonna even say Mitchell Robinson, Maxie Cleveland. They are right. I think our front line. I think our front line is better than their front line. I think Mitchell Robinson, Randall, and RJ Barrett is better than Maxie Cleveland, Christian Woods, and whoever gonna be there tonight. It might be Tim Hardaway Jr. or Reggie Bullock, like you said, I think our front line is way better than theirs. And I think if they go out there and play bully ball tonight, and they get that one. I think that one. I believe that. Yeah, I think Duke's going to play a lot of minutes. Will. I think Deuce might get a lot of minutes tonight, man. I'm hoping that's the case because, like I said, Jalen Brunson no go. You're going to need him. You can't burn unless they decide to go with Derrick Rose. But I do think he's going to get some burn tonight. And even if they go with Derrick, if they start quickly, then you let Derrick Rose back up my man Quentin Grimes at the 2, whatever. That's the one you're gonna have to play because you're not gonna play Cam Reddish and Evan Fournier. Then you let Derrick Rose. You just do the 3-point guard system tonight, basically, or 4, whatever the case may be. But they all it's positionless basketball, man. Play according to the matchup, and just tonight though we need our big 3 or the big 2 tonight to bring us home tonight. That's it. Him and Mitchell Robinson, that front line, got to bring us home tonight. And hopefully Quentin Grimes them. That's going to be an interesting thing. Do you put Quentin Grimes or R.J. Barrett on Luka Doncic today? Luka Doncic got a big body. Do you put R.J. Barrett on him? And you put R.J. Barrett on Luka and Reggie Bullock, you could throw quickly or Grimes on him. Somebody said he's out tonight, so I'm not 100% sure. And I don't have the information in me to let you know it is 100%, but somebody said he's out tonight. But I do think from a defense standpoint, put RJ on Luka. You got size, strength just like him. And like I said, you take Grimes, either put him on Dinwiddie or whoever going to be out there and you go get it. That's pretty much what it boiled down to. We got enough firepower to compete. We play some defense now. We play defense. We compete against a lot of people. It's just what we're going to do on the defense side of the ball tonight. We know our offense can play. Yeah, real talk. He can, man. And that's why I think RJ got to be that dude tonight. I think RJ got to be the Luka dude, Luka tonight. I think Quentin Grimes will do a good job keeping them staying in front of him. But it's Luka Doncic's strength and his savviness and his skill. I mean, this cat been a pro for a long time, not only in the NBA, even across seas. Luka Doncic, that's the reason why he is who he is. Cat been playing basketball for a long time, and he's good at what he do. I think RJ would be the choice to me, and maybe put I said Grimes on Dinwiddie, and then quickly can play whoever at the point guard. He's pretty decent when it comes to defense, so I don't have a problem with the matchup tonight. I like that. If Quickly going to be that starting guy tonight, I like it. I think him and Grimes' defense in the backcourt is solid enough to keep Dinwiddie and them guys from just totally running them up. And then hopefully that RJ slow Luka down. You ain't gonna be able to stop him, but you slow him down, or if anything, you let Luka run him up and shut everybody else down. I don't care if Luka score 40, as long as everybody else ain't scoring a lot of points, then it don't even matter to me. But we got to come out there and play some defense tonight, guys. And I think we play defense that we walk out that thing with a victory tonight. It should be a fun game. It should be a exciting game. About 12 more minutes. Ready to get in, man. We get out of here in a few. But I appreciate y'all so much, man, for being patient with me tonight with all the technical difficulties, man, with this thing, man. It's technology things happen. Knicks Real Talk, we try to keep the production 100% all the time. But unfortunately, I can't give it to you guys and ladies and gents the way I normally would like to give it to y'all, which is 100% when I can. So I appreciate y'all bearing with me tonight. I'm hanging in there through this crazy stuff right now, and we'll be back at it much bigger and better the next game. I'm back at our normal. But such our powers, man. My man, take care, my brother. I'll talk to you later. Starve the cold, feed the fever, man. You know what I mean? We need you up in Knicks Real Talk on this panel, bro. By the time I get it into my mouth, be dry as cotton. So, we need you, man. But it's Knicks Real Talk. That's what we do. We talk Knicks basketball, man. We talk a lot of it with the chat. But right now, like I said, it's just, it's one of them nights. But we'll be back live and kicking and getting it popping. And so to everybody the way you're streaming them from, thank you for checking us out tonight. I'm hanging there with me, man. I know I'm the only voice out here right now, but that's all right. I'm a lyricist. I could do this until tomorrow morning by myself if I needed to. But I prefer to have my brother up in here with all his knowledge and all his wiseness in here. Take the pressure off me as well. But there ain't no pressure because it's bust pipes. We ain't busting nothing here. So it's all good, man. To the chat, y'all know what's up. It's Real Talk, man. Let's get this thing popping tonight, man. Go down here and beat these cats so we can get 2 Thursday. We go down to San Antonio And then Saturday we back back in Houston. I'm sorry. Then after that, man, we got the Suns, the Spurs coming to the Garden. We go play the Raptors. Then the Bucks come back to the Garden. The Pacers come to the Garden. We go down to Washington, play the Wizards. Then we got the Pistons on the road. Then we got the Raptors at home. The Knicks get back in their bag. They can make a great statement in the division, in the conference, and this schedule coming up. We can get healthy and try to get back to our winning ways. And I think we could do that. I think that'll be legit, man. But I think we got a lot of winnable games coming ahead. And thank God, because we had a brutal schedule coming out of the first quarter of the season. But so I'm glad that we got a chance to play some real tough games that only made us even a little bit more stronger as a team, because when you play competition, iron sharpens iron. So I'm kind of glad that we came out the gate playing a real tough schedule, because it sharpened the iron of the cats that we got. So now when we do get into the next half of the season, we'll play these cats again. You know what? We played y'all already. We know what you're about. So we know your tendencies and your ways in action. And I think that's beneficial for the Knicks. So I'm kind of glad that these cats got a chance to go out there at the beginning of the season and play some of these teams, man, and really go out there and hone in on your craft and get better. So when you play them again, you're ready for it. So I think that's what it's going to do, man. Salute to everybody in the chat tonight for hanging in with your brother, man. Real talk, everybody, man. Shout powers, everybody, wherever you're streaming from, on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Thank y'all for coming in and holding down with Divine, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. We about to go ahead and get this Knick thing popping off in a minute. We're gonna hope these cats go in there, like I said, get in their bag tonight, and go out there and prevail, man, and get a victory. So let's see what it's going to do tonight. I think the Knicks go out there and get it popping though. So I'm pretty excited about it, man. Let's see how this thing goes, man. And I think we're gonna be ready to rock. But to everybody out there, let's go Knicks. Let's get it popping. It's your man Divine, Shaw Powers, Knicks game day, Knicks Dallas Mavericks down in Dallas. Let's go out there and get in your bag tonight, man. This thing ain't over, man. This thing just getting started. Think about it. This thing, we still got to have a season to go. All we got to do is keep maintaining the way we are. And after the first half of the season, by then, everything is just, let's roll then after that, man. So we can stay within that sixth spot or whatever, man, and get to the halfway point of the season, trading deadline. Once the trading deadline gone, everybody know where they're going to be at. Their pressure goes down. They're not worried about they getting traded or not. If you make some trade that benefits the team, makes it better. But so far, so good, man. 18 and 16, so far, so good. I don't think that you can add for more than that, man, with the expectation that a lot of people have with this team. So they right around where a lot of people thought they would be, and they trending towards where I thought they would be. Let's hope they can keep this thing going, man. But it starts in Dallas tonight again. Try to get back on a winning streak and propel this team to a victory tonight, man, and get back to 19 and 16 and make up for one of them games we lost. Then we go down to San Antonio and try to do it again. And I'm excited about that. I'm giddy about this team still, man. We ain't under, we over. We ain't under 500, we over 500. We need to get them games back that we just lost recently, man. We need to get them back. We need to get them back in the worst way. Knicks need to get them games back. Let's see if we can start tonight. Like I said, I'm quite sure the odds make it know the Knicks most likely they would lose tonight. But I'm excited about our 10-6 road record. That means that we can go out there in anybody's gym, and if we bring our A game there, we pretty much can win the game. Knicks got talent, guys. Let's not mistake it. It might not be supreme talent, but Knicks got talent down there, man. R.J. Barrett is a talent. Randall's a talent. Jalen Brunson is a talent. Mitchell Robinson is a talent. He might not be the talent on the offense supreme, but what he does in the basketball game is no different than Dennis Rodman was. Dennis Rodman couldn't score a ball lick, but that's why he's a Hall of Famer, because he affected the game in a lot of other ways. That's what Mitch Robinson makes me think of, a guy who's not offensively dominant, but his defense still changes the game. Without Mitchell Robinson, the Knicks lose a lot of games because Jericho Sims and Harkenstein is not Mitchell Robinson. So I think salute to Mitchell Robinson, man. He been playing good this year, man. Hope he stay healthy and healthy the rest of the way. I think if he wouldn't have got injured early in the season, you might have seen a real different Mitchell Robinson by now. But obviously that injury set him back for 6-7 games, whatever the case may be. But he been playing well in this 8-game winning streak. Got the Knicks going there, man. Last game 16 and 13, something like that. He was killing it, man. But Joel Embiid just a superstar, and he better. So yeah, L.I. Wilder with that three wins in Texas, bro. I think we can get that Texas triangle swept, come back to the Garden 21-16. I'm like, okay, it's on and popping. Then you go, don't Knicks going to the first half of the season over 500. It's going to change a lot of people's mind about these boys, man. And right now we have 34 games. 34 games, so 7 more games from now, halfway the season. And Knicks, and you look at the 7 games on the doctor, you got 1, 2, tonight we do that Texas triangle, then we got 4 games left. We got the Suns at the Garden, the Spurs at the Garden, we at the Raptors, and then we got the Bucks at the Garden. So at the halfway point, Knicks could be 4, 5, 6 games over 500. They get it popping. And I think that's a blessing. That to me, that's a win-win already. Y'all mess around, Tibbs get 3 coaches the year in a row. I know y'all, I had to throw that out there. Don't let the Knicks get it popping. Tibbs to be like, I'm the first coach in the NBA with 3 coaches in the year, even though I know my man from Boston getting that. But Tibbs and the Knicks is rolling right now, man. So let's keep it in perspective, have fun with it. Hey, Jarvis, you're 100% right. The Knicks have talent. They don't have elite talent. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. The Knicks kind of put me in the mind of the Miami Heat. That's what the Knicks put me in the mind of. They don't got elite. They got talent. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo and Hero and Kyle Lowry. They not elite talent. Jarvis is 100% on point with that. We got talent. It's not elite. And once we get that one elite dude to play with the talent that we got, I think Randall can be elite talent if as he keep going on in his career. But Julius Randle, I mean, you know what's crazy about him? Even though he have the moments, but Julius Randle can get down with a lot of people do. But this cat is literally a double every night for the last 4 years. I mean, he talented. He and what's going to take him to get to that level? If Julius Randle and the New York Knicks can get a playoff run, that raises his people thought about Julius Randle a lot. Julius Randle can get buckets ago. He can play, man. He's a really gifted dude. And like my man, he said he's not elite, but that even though you're not elite, but you got the skills you have, you make the best of them. He's doing that right now. So let's see if Julius Randle have a game tonight, Jarvis. I'm glad you brought that up. And yeah, you ain't playing, man. Hey, Nick 100 said he's gonna have to drop a 60-point game tonight. We gonna definitely, hey, know what, Nick 100, him and R, they gotta have big games tonight because we just don't have the requisite weapons without Jalen Brunson to combat that. But if Julius Randle and I'm gonna tell you, to me, this would be the key to me tonight. If Julius Randle and RJ have Julius Randle and RJ games and Grimes or Quickly get you 16, 17 tonight, at least tonight anyway, or 18, I think the Knicks got a good shot to win because I think Julius Randle can combat Luka Doncic's number-wise. Let's say Luka scored 30 and Julius Randle scored 25. That's not bad. Luka got 30, but he got 25. So I'll take that 5-point swing for them. Now, let's say if RJ get 25, but Bullock only get 10. See, we combated Luka 5 because Bullock got 10, RJ got 25. That's a 7-point swing because that's 15 points on their swing with the 8 on it. That's a 7-point swing in the positive. So I do think that we just need between Quickly and Grimes to get out there and get a pop tonight. We just need one of them dudes. And if we can get one of them dudes tonight, I think we got a good shot to win that, man. So let's go, man. The game is starting in a couple of minutes. Like I said, because I can't stroll up and down the chat, don't know what's going on. Salute to everybody for coming in tonight, man. Y'all get ready to get in this game in your system. Go get your nerves and everything you need, your beverages or whatever. And we get it popping. We get back at this thing now being more better shape for the Spurs game, man. But I do appreciate y'all patience, man, and putting up with me tonight with the technical difficulties without having my partner in crime, my brother from another mother with me. We just here, man, to represent the fan base, man. Talk Knicks basketball and let's get this thing popping. But y'all make sure y'all run them up and a thumbs up for your boy, man, for putting in some work tonight. And I'll look forward to a better stream, a better production on Thursday when we play the Spurs. But yeah, let's go get it, man. Knicks Real Talk. The chat is where it's at. Everybody, man. I mean everybody in the chat. I can't roll call tonight, but everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all getting in here with me, man, holding it down on this pregame game day talk, man. And I definitely see you cats on Thursday. Hopefully my brother Shaw Powell's feeling better. But you cats enjoy the rest of your I hope all y'all had a great weekend with your family, great holiday, Christmas weekend with your family, man, and your loved ones. And y'all enjoyed it, man. Knicks didn't really they didn't give us the gift we wanted, but at least they showed up. So that was good. They came to play. And but I see you guys, man. Thank y'all for coming in. Knicks Real Talk Game Day, Divine, Shaw Powers, the chat. We appreciate y'all. Let's get it, New York. I got New York popping, like I said, man. 115, 110. Let's get it, New York. Let's go pull this thing out and get back to what we do. So peace, everybody. Enjoy. Thank y'all for coming in. One love, man. Next, peace. Time for Divine Shot, KJ events. This Real Talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. Knicks Real Talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, you straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feed me tripping in tempo. As they cook my game plan, let my brand for loop and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that's the things we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the links, Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's airspace that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's 50 Dexys on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine on Mount Mars. Knicks Real Talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks Real Talk.
right here.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks Real Talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks Real Talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.